Joining us now is David Williams from Ladbrokes. Morning to you.
Morning.
So where's the clever money then? Who's going to be the next manager?
Well, cast your mind back to Easter Monday. We're all trying to enjoy a bank holiday, just relax, and then all of these rumours start breaking out. And of course, at that stage, quite frankly, we didn't have the foggiest idea. We had so many names in the betting, but there was no clear favourite. Now, in the last 2 to 3 days, Louis van Gaal has emerged very much towards the top of that betting. Go then to York via the Curragh. It was 4 to 1 going into the Great Voltige. That was the defining trial. And what was wonderful, Tanya, as they cross-lined the Voltige, bookies had a range of opinions from 6 to 4 to 3 to 1.
She is the Wayne Rooney of her sport. Now, the rules state that if you've back certified to run in the 1,000 guineas, unfortunately, you will lose your money, and that is up to £1 million across the industry. But the circumstances are so exceptional, so bizarre, that many of us bookmakers have decided to refund the stakes. Customers will not be losing out. We need to get this kind of corruption above the waterline. It's very clear that there are illegal rackets at work, and it is widespread, and that's very, very clear. And for regulated, licensed people within the UK bookmaking industry who are far removed from that illegal scene, it's devastating to see just how widespread this is.
Having a little bet on it, it can add to the excitement as we watch the tournament round by round. It also helps keep this man in business. It's David Williams of Ladbrokes. But is this a good betting event, David? And is it increasingly a big betting event too?
It is. I mean, it's grown year on year, which is magnificent. The Sky cameras come down in full force, and of course it happens over the Christmas holiday.
We can go live to the festival site now to speak to David Williams from Bookies Ladbrokes. Very good morning to you, David. Well, let's ask you that question. Is there more attention on Victoria, Pendleton, than there is on the Gold Cup?
Yeah, I think we're any other year, you know, the Cheltenham Gold Cup, the blue ribbon of the turf, one of the biggest in the entire year, would dominate all of the attention. It is going to jostle for position with Victoria Pendleton.
Sean is looking chuffed because he's got, what's it called, One for Arthur?
One for Arthur, yeah.
Is that the one that we should all be backing?
Well, if Sean's got it, I think we should probably follow him. You know, money follows money. And if Sean's already there, that's probably a clue in itself. But I'll tell you what, an awful lot of people with an Arthur in the family are going to be backing that horse, One for Arthur. The odds are around about 14 to 1 at the moment. Perhaps you'll get 16 to 1 if you ask your bookmaker nicely.
Rishi Prasad has been out to find out where the money's going. He's with David Williams of Ladbrokes.
So David, tell us, during the 2 weeks of Wimbledon, how much money is bet?
It's absolutely massive, Rishi. It's by far the biggest tennis tournament of the year anywhere in the world. Across the industry, we expect to see between 40 and 50 million pounds.
50 million?
Oh, it's huge. Absolutely enormous. The punters can't get enough of it, especially the Brits.
So if the lure of easy money has always been with us, can we really blame the bookies?
I don't think the growth of the betting industry is in any way eroding the spirit of sport. In fact, it is just enhancing the sporting experience for many people. There are more and more safeguards now in place with the volumes of money, technological advances, people on the ground who are monitoring bets coming in from all over the world. When alarm bells start ringing, whether it be through suspicious betting patterns, volume of money, we can take those markets down straight away, we report it to the authorities straight away. It happens very, very quickly. We have the same desire that all the authorities have, that all the punters have, is that it is clean and it is fair. It is betting on a very specific, very precise event at an exact time in a match. When the odds are high and there's a lot of money being staked, the potential rewards are enormous.
Now David Williams from Ladbrokes is here to look ahead to a mouth-watering weekend of sport. Morning, David. So let's start at Ascot. It's a sellout. What do you think about Frankel, and how is Frankel fever going?
Well, it's gone right up to volume 10. I mean, we can't get enough of it. This has been the day that I think punters and the bookmaking industry and everyone within horse racing has been looking forward to.
David, what odds can you give us on this man?
Well, this guy's the second favourite to win the tournament. He's 3 to 1. Now, that is the shortest price the bookies have ever offered on Andy Murray. That means this is his best chance he's ever had, only Novak Djokovic ahead of him.
Is it going to be a free scoff for the bookmakers today if Australia wins?
Well, if Australia wins, we'll probably be carried out on stretchers, quite frankly. It is a very, very warm favourite. We often have this on Derby Day. Remember 12 months ago, David, we were here with Dawn Approach. We got that one beaten. We're going to chuck this one on the Barbie as well. The Australian fans are going to go home disappointed because Fascinating Rock is going to win the Derby this afternoon. As far as the bookies are concerned, everything went wrong last year. So many winning favourites across the industry. The UK bookmakers probably lost £60 million. It was dreadful. And coming here this morning
brought back some of those pretty desperate memories. So I think bookmakers still bear the scars of what happened 12 months ago.